Hi everyone, a pleasant evening to each and every one of us. By the way, I am Eva Tagaonsud. So for this presentation, we're going to discuss about the essential concept of inclusive and special needs education. Kung sasabihin nating special education, ito ay mga estudyanteng may mga special na pangangailangan sa isang paraan na mga address ng mga mag-aaral, individual na mga pagkakaiba at mga pangangailangan. When it comes in our mind, special education is the practice of educating students in a way that provide accommodations that address their individual differences, disabilities, and special needs. Now, we are going to discuss about the 10 categories of special education. First is intellectual disability, autism, learning disability, hearing loss, deaf blindness, language disorder, multiple disabilities, developmental delay, visual impairment, emotional or behavioral disability. Intellectual disability is a term used when a person has certain limitation in mental functioning and skills such as communicating, taking care of him or herself, and social skill. The cause of intellectual disability, genetic conditions, problems during pregnancy, problems at birth, health problems. Autism spectrum disorder is a developmental disability caused by difference in the brain. People with ASD problems with social communication and interaction and restricted or repetitive behaviors or interests. Learning disabilities are disorders that affect the ability to understand or use spoken or written language, do mathematical calculations, coordinate movements, or direct attention. Although learning disabilities occur in every young children, the disorders are usually not recognized until the child reaches school age. Hearing loss is a common problem caused by noise, aging, disease, and heredity. People with hearing loss may find it hard to have conversations with friends and family. They may also have trouble understanding a doctor's advice, responding to warning, and hearing doorbells and alarms. Deaf blindness is a combination of sight and hearing loss that affects a person's ability to communicate, access information, and get around. It also sometimes called dual sensory loss or multisensory impairment. Language disorder. A child may have a language disorder if he has difficulty getting his meaning across through speech, writing, or even gestures. Some children have a language disorder, even though they produce sounds well and have clear speech. Difficulty expressing meaning to other people is called an expressive language disorder. Multiple disabilities is a broad umbrella term meaning simply that the student has more than one disability. The specifics of this diagnosis are almost endlessly variable, and great care needs to be taken to adjust individual educational support to the child's particular needs. Developmental delay. A developmental delay refers to a child who has not gained the developmental skills expected of him or her. Compared to others of the same age, delays may occur in the areas of motor function, speech and language, cognitive play, and social skills. Visual impairment is a term experts use to describe any kind of vision loss, whether it's someone who cannot see at all or someone who has partial vision loss. Some people are completely blind, but many others have what called legal blindness. Emotional and behavioral disorder is an umbrella term under which several distinct diagnoses, such as anxiety disorder, manic depressive disorder, oppositional defiant disorder, and more, fall. Now, we proceed to the legal basis of SPED in the Philippines. Special education in the Philippines is anchored in the fundamental legal documents that present a chronological events on the growth and development of the program. The first legal basis of the care and the protection of children with disabilities was enacted in 1935, Articles 356 and 259 of the Commonwealth Act No. Republic Act No. 3562, an act to promote the education of the blind in the Philippines. Republic Act No. 5250, an act establishing a 10 year teaching training program for teachers of special education children. Republic Act 11650, signed by Duterte on March 11, provides that no learner shall be denied admission based on their disability. The new law provides that all schools, whether public or private, shall ensure equitable access to quality education to every learner with disabilities. Republic Act No. 6759. The law declared on August 1 of each year as White Cane Safety Day in the Philippines. Blind person used to cane in traveling. Republic Act 7610. The law is an act providing for strong deterrence and special protection against child abuse, exploitation, and discrimination, providing penalties for its violation and other purposes. Who are children with special needs? A child has special educational needs if they have a learning problem or disability that make it more difficult for them to learn than most children their age. They may have problems with schoolwork, communications, or behavior. Typically, however, individuals with special needs may have been born with a syndrome, terminal illness, profound cognitive impairment, or serious psychiatric problems. Other individuals may have special needs that involve struggling with learning disabilities, food allergies, developmental delays, or panic attack. There are four major types of special needs children. First is muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, chronic asthma, epilepsy.